Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to create your Dashleigh label or hang tag in Canva. We are going to take this set of Dashleigh labels, create this design in Canva, and print a label that looks a little something like this. To get started, you're going to look at the label on the packaging of your sheet labels. It will usually be a 4-digit number. You can find our template number located here on our labels, or here on our old style labels. You can even find the template number on our Amazon listings in the bullet points here, or even on our Dashleigh website here. And if you don't have any of that handy, don't worry, we have you covered. On the Dashleigh Template Center website, templates.dashleigh.com, you will see a button that is outlined in white on the top right-hand corner of our navigation links. Click on this to open the template directory. Once open, you have 4 different ways to find our template. First, you can use the number and name here. Next, you can use the dimension and category it falls in. And thirdly, you can use the image of the label to find your template. And finally, if you want something quick and easy, we even have a search bar located here. Once you find your template number, you can now go to your template download page. Here we offer many ways to create, edit, or download your template. Today we're going to show you the Canva option. Click the Canva template button to open the template permission page. This creates a copy from the Dashleigh account into your account. This is now yours to design and customize. Click the Use this template button to open the copy. As you can see here, this is your copy of the template. It is for you to use and design. Next, we're going to create a simple design. This is to give you a quick walkthrough of the platform and how to pull in images, graphics, and customize text. After we finish the design, we're going to change the settings for high quality print. If you want to design your own Canva labels, you can fast forward to the Print from Canva timestamp listed in the description. Now let's add a background color. To do this, we're going to go to Elements, choose Lines and Shape, and I'm going to drag a square and then change the color. Now let's resize the square to the size of the paper. Now we're going to change the color to a more dusty rose. I found a hex value from before, and I'm just going to add it here. So now we have a nice pink color. As you can see, we'll do the transparency again, and you can see the back lines of your design. So in a folder, I saved a picture of some birthday sprinkles that I liked. What I liked about them is that they were mainly in one corner and that the background was cut out. So I'm just going to drag those in now. And then I'm going to reshape them to fill most of this label space. And now what I'm going to do is crop these so the edges line up nicely with the shape of this label. So I'm going to use the crop tool to just pull these edges down. And as you can see, you lose some of the image, but the rest of it within the square stays. So now let's add some text. What I'm going to do is go over to the text section and we're going to pull in a heading. So now I'm just going to type Happy Birthday, Chloe. And I'm going to align it to the right here just by clicking through these different alignment options. I'm going to space it out a little better here, just kind of fix some of the spacing. Make it look good. Now I'm going to drag it into place. I think it needs to be more of a script font. And in order to find a script font, you can actually just search for script font in the search tool here. And here's some options. And I like this intro script. All right, so we're going to size this a little larger here. And I want to bring the spacing a little closer. So I'm going to use this line spacing tool and just pull it back a little bit. Okay, now I think I want to change the text font color. So we're going to choose white because I think that'll look really good with the dark dusty rose. And we want to make it pop a little bit, so we're going to add an effect. And I think probably this shadow. And we're just going to kind of keep the settings as they are, but I want to do a darker version of the dusty rose. So I'm just going to open up the color panel here and look for something a little darker. That's perfect. As you can see, it makes the white pop on this design. So now let's take the transparency back to 100 so it's not see-through anymore, and we can see the full effect on this design. So now that we've completed our design, we're going to group them together and move them into each of the individual labels. And to do that, we'll need to select both of them. So if you press Shift on your keyboard key and select each of these designs, you can now right-click and hit Group, and that will turn this into one complete image. From there, we can take it, copy it, and paste it into each of the individual cells. And as you can see, it will kind of start to auto-align for you. So each one shows evenly, just like the one above it and the one next to it. So now we're just going to remove this piece of instruction here from the Dashleigh template. And as you can see, each of these designs fit very nicely within the cells. You can always double check using transparency. And from here, we'll go to Share. Then we're going to do Download, and we're going to download it as a print PDF. And this is for high quality, high color printing. So select this, and instead of RGB, we're going to choose CMYK, which is good for printers. And we're going to hit Download. So now we're going to open the PDF that we just downloaded, and we're just going to use the Chrome browser here to see what it looks like. Okay, this looks really good. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go over some of the settings for a really great label printing. So as you can see here, you're going to want to select your color printer, and then under color, just put color. And this may be different based on your printer, where you're printing from, the software, but this is basically what you're going to want to do to ensure really great label printing. The most important thing is to choose the scale at custom 100%. This will prevent the software from pulling or stretching your design to fit on the paper. We just want to say 100% so that way everything lines up perfectly. And once you have all of these selected or something similar for your software, you're ready to go. And we've walked through our first complete tutorial for how to download, edit, and print your Dashleigh labels.